And greetings everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Vormithrax here. More Cataclysm Dark Days ahead. Let's see if we can finish up this current adventure we're on. put Noah to rest finally with his battle-ark. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully we can get it done tonight. I'm just going to stuff some critters in here, I think, and call it good. This one's worn out its welcome about 30 episodes ago, so it's been going way too long. I knew it was going to be rough and long, especially once we figured out just how bad that calyptic psychosis was going to be. But, you know, had to stick it out. Wanted to finish it up, and we pretty much have. So all that's left now after the building and the testing is just stuff a few more critters in there so we have an interesting looking menagerie. And, you know, drive it into a river or something. See if the battle-ark will float. Maybe that'll be our final hurrah. We'll drive it off a bridge into a river. Something like that. We'll figure it out. But, I'm just going to kind of hang out for a few while we wait for some folks to show up before we kick things off. Let's see. Let's put a few zombie dogs in chat. There's a distinct lack of zombie dogs in chat. Okay, there you go, Modlist command. And what else is going on? Let me make sure I've sent out notifications to the various places. Okay, all notifications are out. Either Under and Azrael. This is gonna hopefully be the last episode. I'm really hoping. I'm really hoping. I'm gonna stuff some squirrels and some beagles and things like that into the containers at the end of the 4 hours. If we're not full yet, we haven't finished it. We're just gonna we're gonna kidnap whatever's local to the vehicle and call it good. All right. Good job. Good job, Nightbot. Good job. Catch those miscreants. I think 5's the limit. Something like that. I forget. Although, hilariously, as we learned last episode, you can put as many Migos into a resub message as you want. Nightbot doesn't catch that, apparently. And it'll just sit there and hilariously mispronounce Migo, Vormit Migo, or whatever it's called, as many times as they put them in there. Howdy, howdy, Waxy. So I guess I can tell a fun story while we're waiting for a few more folks to show up. Remember how I ran over my backpack? Yeah, it was a little more painful than I remembered it was going to be. I went back and looked at the footage to see just what got run over. And the main things that I noticed was, you know, all my meds, including all my antipsychotics. So we're free floating from here on out on our calyptic psychosis. My entire supply of science ID and military ID cards. But the number one on my list, the one that made me wince the most, my backup 250 round drum magazine of 8x40 ammo. Ugh. Straight to the heart. That's the one that made me wince. 250 round drum magazine of 8x40 got crushed under the treads of the battle-ark. I mean, I don't care about the food. I don't care about the tools. I don't care about the meds. I need my ammo. I work so hard to gather that stuff usually. I mean, we've got more than enough. We're going to finish this out long before I burn through any of my ammo. But, yeah, that's the one that really caught my attention. So, good times, good times. a valuable learning experience so that I do these things so that you guys can learn from my pain. Alright, let me get rid of those notes. The only note I have left is more cameras. More cameras. That's my note. More cameras. Oh, finish that as well. The notes are pretty much clear. More cameras, collect some critters, call this one done, and move on. Find another adventure. I think I'm not the only one getting tired of this one. Alright, excuse me. Time is it? 4:03? Yeah, we'll wait 2 more. Did the tack gloves come off? I think I took them off for something specific I was doing. I don't remember what. I was looking or testing something. And maybe I didn't put them back on again. If so, they probably got crushed in the backpack. They probably got crushed. Because, you know, if they're not on me, they were most likely in the backpack, so that's what's left of what it was in our backpack. All gone, except for those few items. So yeah, apparently the tack gloves got removed with prejudice. Am I feeling better at all? Well, I've been feeling fine for quite a while. Just, you know, the occasional headache that I've had for most of my life. I just had noticed a fairly significant uptick, and it's probably a combination of things, but the not staring at bright lights for 8-10 hours a day has definitely had an effect. I've been doing it for a few weeks now without the bright lights in my face constantly, and I have noticed a definite reversal, a downswing in the occasion of eye strain and headaches and so on. So it definitely did have an effect. I'm pondering middle grounds that I can move to where we can have the face cam sometimes, or face cam at the beginning of a stream, or I'm not sure how I'm going to handle it yet. A lot depends on my hopeful next hardware upgrade for this channel, which is an actual real camera as opposed to a webcam that will give me better lower light capabilities. So I might be able to turn down the luminosity of the lights that I use and still maintain a decent image quality. So if I can get to that kind of a middle ground, then that's what we'll do. So it's just going to depend. Okay, well, let's start talking about what's going on. So we had a misadventure where we were capturing some things, and I accidentally ran over my backpack of all my stuff, as I was mentioning. So everything I used to have in this column is gone. Huge pile of different meds and ID cards and ammo and all sorts of stuff. I'm not too concerned about it. We're at the end of the series, and I really don't need all that stuff anyway. We'll grab a few med items and whatever else I can think of in our main stockpile here and restock a bit. But I don't anticipate... Well, I can't really say that. The Razor Claw is going to be a problem. The rest of them, I don't think I'll have a problem filling the slots. But the Razor Claw, that thing is going to be a bit ugly. He can hit hard. He is definitely going to hit through the phase immersion suit. So I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to handle him. He's going to be an interesting one. I'm going to save him for very last, I think, because he might actually kill me. Trying to drag him out because he is in an underground area, and again, we may have a problem with him just refusing to use the stairs. And he might just flat kill me. So yeah, he's going to be a tough one to dance with in close combat. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I'm just happy we got the vehicle done. We got the vehicle done. We got the proof of concept. It's working. It's massive. We got the Mega City motorcycle attached to the back. So I learned a ton, and I'm never going to do it again. Not at this scale, anyway. This is a ridiculous scale. Took a ridiculous amount of time to both gather the materials, build it, rebuild it, rebuild it. Not from scratch each time, but modify. But it works. It works, despite being 90,000 pounds. Or did we hit 90? We didn't quite hit 90,000 pounds. So 90,000 pounds, yet we've still got a 75 speed, safe speed, 31% off-road, and just ridiculous amounts of stuff. So, yeah. And yeah, we do have a penguin. We has a penguin. We have a Shoggoth. There's our Shoggoth. The Shoggoth is mysteriously changing positions, so we might be dealing with some wonky vehicle stuff that means that I can't realistically keep pets in the vehicle for any length of time, because he has translocated from this front position to this position somehow. There's no way he should have been able to do that, because the cells are completely contained. No matter what direction I turn diagonally, there is no position where he should have been able to move. So I have no explanation for how he made it to this position. Nobody else has given me any reasonable explanation for how he might have moved. So I think we might have some wonky vehicle physics stuff that we really won't be able to do anything about. But we've got the Shoggoth, and we've got, as soon as I turn on the electronics, turn on the aisle lights, turn on the camera, we have a penguin. Yeah, I have to stand near the cameras in order to see the penguin, because we've got him sealed into a room where no sunlight can get in. So I can't see him from the halls like I can the other cells. But we have a penguin. So our second penguin. We lost our first penguin to sunlight filtering in through the windows and killing it. So we have our penguin, we have a Shoggoth, we know where the Razor Claw's at. The rest of the slots, we're going to try to fill in as we go. A couple of the ones on our list we are just going to have to look for as we travel and hope that we come across. We're at the mercy of random, so I am not a fan of being at the mercy of random. It usually screws me, and I'm not interested in continuing this challenge just driving around, looking for random. So if we don't find them between here and where we get to the Razor Claw, I'll do a little more searching, but by the end of the evening, I want to say this one's done. So we will fill in all the slots, take a picture, and drive it into an ocean or a lake or a river. We'll sink the Battle-Ark. So that's the plan. I want this one done so we can start up something new and interesting this either Friday or Monday. I'm not sure which, because I'm still hoping to do the Vorm versus Viewer channel celebration thing. Excuse me, this Saturday. But yeah, we'll see. So I'm not going to make any promises on when we're going to start the next one. But there we go. I'll just leave that running. We'll close these doors. Alright, there was nothing left really to do here. We were just in the area and I decided to park over here. Oh, no, yeah, because I got all my gear with me. So, I'll just grab a few things that we can kind of throw in our inventory. I busted up my leather backpack. I don't know if I have another leather backpack. I've got the duffel bag. Where'd my hiking backpack go? I have a body bag. Where did my hiking backpack go? Up there. There. Not there. Not there either. I don't have the faintest idea. I used to have a leather backpack and a hiking backpack. I'd taken off. Oh, yeah, I am wearing it. Never mind. I forgot to look at my own inventory, so we got it. All right, so I do have space to wear it. So what are we going to put in our inventory? Let's see. Out of this batch, I should probably... That's containers. I think I've got meds separately in the other location. Don't see much there. I don't need much in the way of ammo. I mean, even losing the 5 or 250 round drum magazine, we've still got so much 8x40 that we can just keep feeding into our current gun if and when needed. That's the only gun I'm really going to need, so I don't need any of that. I would like to restock on a few grenades. Keep 3 grenades with me. The Wakizashi. Alright, next question. What did I do with my Warhammer? Where did that wander off to? That couldn't have been in the leather backpack. Might have to go looking for the Warhammer. Because I do still need a melee weapon. Unless it's in my hand, which I don't think it is. No. So, we'll have to figure out where the Warhammer's at. May have dropped it near the penguin house. It's possible. I was doing a lot of shuffling and items, things, and I may have just run over the Warhammer separately as well. I don't remember. We'll see. Alright, of this stuff, do I care about having any of this in my inventory? Goo canister. Makeshift crowbar. Towel to wipe my face? Sure, we'll take a towel. And we'll take a whistle. What did you name the Shoggoth? I haven't named the Shoggoth. I'm not able to name the Shoggoth. He's not friendly or anything. I don't get to name him. We'll just call him Bob. Food is not something I'm too worried about. Alright, so bandages. Let's get 6 of those. Antifungal, anti-parasitic, antiseptic powder, aspirin, regular bandages, give me 10. Codeine, give me 10. Oxy, oh, another 10. 1 Panaceus. And some antiseptic. Oh, and some tramadol. Alright, that's all I need for meds. Camera display. Headlights, composite, controls. Mirror. Oh, look! Hey, we have 2 ID cards! Yay! I didn't lose my entire supply of ID cards. I'm not sure why I'd need a battery, but we'll take it. Alright, don't care about the rest of that pile. How about down here? Hey, look! Tack gloves! Where? Tack gloves! Yes! Yes! And all we have in the motorcycle is the folded crane. Alright, so what's that get me? Combat knife, grenades, towel to wipe my face, a whistle to, you know, make noise. I don't need the scalpel either, but I don't need the gas mask either. Gas mask, I think. Up here. Goodbye, gas mask. Scalpel will just drop here. Alright. Let me check with chat again. He didn't change rooms. Well, he moved at least once. Beyond that, I don't know. Either simply Stin. Glad you're able to get the help you needed out of the University series. Still dying about 10 minutes. We'll get there. That is the standard evolution of a Cataclysm player. You first measure your survival in minutes, then hours, then days, then weeks, and, you know, then you start trying to find ways to make it harder. What I like about the game, one of the major selling points I like, is that knowledge and experience literally make you better at the games. That's not true for all games. I mean, you can drop a brand new player into the game and he instantly gets slaughtered. Drop an experienced player into the game and it's ho-hum, yawn, super, super easy. Exact same conditions, just a matter of knowledge and experience. And there are just so many ways to tailor the game to play however you want. To change the difficulty factors, change the world generation, change your character build. So many different things you can adjust to tailor the game to the way you want to play it. And one of the things I try to stress to all the new players is play the game you want to play. Tell all those other people that are trying to tell you, oh, don't do that, that's cheating, or that's OP, or that's this or that or the other. Tell them to shut up. Play the game the way you want to play it. It's a single-player game. You get to play it however you want. So do whatever you feel is entertaining and fun and challenging for yourself, and ignore anybody else. I mean, you can listen to them and take their information under advisement and then adjust if you would like. But if anybody gives you grief, just tell them to shut the hell up. That Vormithrax said it was okay for you to play however you wanted to play. Oh, you'd be amazed how much... I mean, I spend a massive amount of time on the Discords and Reddits and so on, answering questions and helping players and so on. And man, there is so much stupidity out there, and so much opinionism, and so much this is the one true way that people get answers for, that it's just ridiculous. It is ridiculous. So, however, basically just play the game you want to play. Don't sweat what other people think. It depends is the #1 answer I give out when people ask me questions. It's such a big game, so much variation. It depends. Yeah, that's why. So that's why a lot of my challenges are pretty specific in how I do them, because I might see some blowhard know-it-all make a triumphant statement on Discord or somewhere that says, this is the way to do it, it's the one way to do it, it's the only way to do it, it's the best way to do it. So I do it the exact opposite way, with stupid hard conditions, succeed magnificently, just to shut that person up. just by example. There is no one way. There's no one answer. There are a few maxims that can be true in many situations, but for the most part, everything is variable, everything depends on circumstance, world generation, player knowledge, skills, player situation, and so on. So people ask me what seems to be a very simple question, and I have to ask them 20 follow-up questions to clarify the circumstances so that I can give them advice. That's the hardest thing. That's the other thing where I don't like, where people say, oh, how come you can't just write these guides down? Well, because there's a million frickin' variations of everything. And no matter what I write, I'm going to get 9,000 responses saying, oh, you forgot this, you didn't account for that. There's this tertiary subset of a secondary thing that could happen when you have these 18 factors involved. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, good times. The one true way to survive is farming. You could be correct. If anybody's willing to play the game and continue a character in-game long enough, farming might be the one true way. I mean, I guess, but since you have an effectively infinite game world, just keep moving. Just keep moving. Keep popping those cans of food that are infinitely preserved, and you'll never run out. Okay, I'll try to keep an eye on chat, and we'll try to get things done. For all the folks that have just joined in here recently, I am going to try really hard to finish this one tonight. We're just going to stuff random critters into the holding cells if I have to, but this one's done tonight, one way or another. So we're going to slowly drive to the northeast, northeast, up this way. Way up here, we have... Way up here, okay, northeast, we have a shipwreck. That is the location of a razorclaw nest, and hopefully, I think it's guaranteed to always have an alpha. Although I do remember one time I had no alpha in a shipwreck, so I don't know what happened there. But hopefully we have an alpha up here. So we're going to make our way up that direction. That'll be our last stop, hopefully. And we'll try to get the alpha dug out of the shipwreck, and if we do, great. If not, then we'll probably end up dead. Either way, the challenge will be done. And if we do succeed and we get the alpha in there, I'm probably just gonna see if we can water ski with the Battle-Ark, and we're gonna dump it into the river. Something like that. We'll figure out some way to end the run. Alright, so we only have 2 critters so far. We have our teleporting Shoggoth, who likes to change which cell he's in. And then in the northeast corner there, we've got our albino penguin, protected from the sunlight in a light-controlled environment. I have to turn on the aisle lights in order to see him. Otherwise, he disappears, and nobody knows he exists. So I had to figure out how to get that to work. So there we go. I don't have enough cameras. Cameras is the only other thing I might try to locate and put into the vehicle. Because I need cameras like at each section here to see left, right, so I can see all the critters while I'm driving, or at once, at any point. So I'm going to try to locate some more cameras. What's it take to make the cameras? I forget. Bunch of stuff I really probably don't want to deal with. High quality lenses and plastic mold. Do I have the plastic book? I think I have the plastic book. The high quality lenses, I don't believe those can be crafted. Nope. So we'd have to find the parts for those anyway. I have not been stockpiling bones and the other things that provide the high quality lenses. And it'd be a bit of a hassle trying to make all those. So if somebody can remind me where to get the security cameras other than APCs, that we know. I don't remember any other particular locations where you can really get security cameras reliably. I know there's probably a few. I have dim memories of finding some, but beyond that... Bots have them? Possibly. If I go find a bank or any building with a security system, I'll just knock on it to make the alarm go off, and then we can kill iBots in order to get the lenses off of them. See if we can get a whole bunch. Oh wait, prison. Lots of bots in the prison. Usually lots of iBots. Prison. Map. Prison. So. North from Mexico. Here a lab. There's 2 prisons over there. Where the hell was that? I've explored a lot of the area. There's one there. There's one there. Alright, there's prisons all over. There's one there. So from where we're at currently, we've even got... Oh, that's where it was showing me, right over there. Alright. So we're right here in the middle. We'll do a short look around the immediate area. Any ones I can get to quickly and easily. We've scouted the prisons for vehicles, and we had some pretty good luck. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's beautiful right there. That's beautiful. I don't think I noticed that previously. Fungal flower right on top of the prison. That is unfortunate for the prisoners. I think those 2 are probably the closest, and they're kind of in the direction we're wanting to go anyway. So that's probably where we're going to go. Yeah, we'll go north, up and around, see if we can spot any of the critters that we want, and we'll visit these 2 prisons on our way to the northeast. Yeah, there's our destination up there. Alright, no problem. Turrets? Maybe. I usually blow the turrets up, so it's not too often where I don't just explode them. Regarding the Battle-Ark, it is set up in such a way that even when we turn diagonally, there is no space for these animals to escape through. Just because of the way the system works, how it shifts the tiles when you turn diagonally. As long as you have 2 deep walls on the east-west axis, then when it shifts only shifts over 1 space. So as long as you've got 2 deep, it prevents them from escaping. Hey, Carrick Fergus, thanks very much. Appreciate that. And the sub. It's a matter of knowledge, gameplay knowledge. The issue is less that they're dangerous as they are inconvenient as all hell. The standard answer that I have given since I started playing Cataclysm is when people ask me, how do I deal with the fungus? The standard answer is I leave. There's no reason to deal with it. You either know how to live with it or you leave. Those are the two things. There is absolutely no reason to try to go bug hunt the fungus down because you're going to fail and it's going to be extremely frustrating. But in the past, there was a lot, and it may still occur. I haven't dealt with a lot of heavy fungus areas recently, but there were legitimate gameplay slowdown problems when you were in a heavy fungus area. So it was understandable in some ways why people would just turn them off entirely. And if you are going to avoid them entirely, why bother having them in your world? So I get the argument. I don't particularly care one way or the other, but it's very much a knowledge-based thing. People just don't understand how they work, what the danger points are, and how to avoid having any issues with them. I personally think they're great because they're a great distraction for the zombies. They make looting a town, if you've got fungus rolling through the area, it makes it super easy to loot towns. Same thing with ants and so on. It's all basically knowledge and experience and how to use them and understanding the dangers involved and that kind of stuff. So I do recommend new players either just turn them off if, well, we had that option in the past. Do we still have a no fungus mod option? I don't know. I haven't bothered checking that in quite a while. So, but beyond that, yeah, it's a standard thing. But yeah, standard answer, how do you deal with fungus? You move. An infinite world, go somewhere else. Let them have that area of the world. You go find some other place. Because it's not worth the time and effort to try to stamp it out. Okay, let's get this thing moving. What time is it? 3:30 in the morning. We're full, we're turgid, we're tired, so we need to sleep. That'll get us into not quite noon or just after noon probably. Then we can start driving. Yeah, if we spot something that you think would be cool to add to the menagerie, let me know and we'll try to add it, because like I said, this is the final episode. We got 3.5 hours or so, and then it's done. So we got to fill these containment slots and see if things disappear from the slots for no noticeable reason. I didn't know when I started this one whether it was going to be possible to do what I'm trying to do, so be interesting to see. Alright. Yeah, sleep first. So, oh, I think I also blew up. Yeah, I think I blew up, or I ran over my blindfold and my my earplugs. I don't know if I have earplugs now. Enhanced hearing CBM? Actually, that's a good point. Did I get the enhanced hearing? Enhanced memory banks. I don't usually care about the hearing thing. No, so we're gonna get woken up. I need some kind of hearing protection, otherwise the YOLOing from the Shoggoth from Bob is gonna continuously wake us up. Alright, so nothing in that group is gonna help. I don't think I have anything anywhere else that's gonna be helpful here. I don't remember picking up another pair. I don't usually lose them. Yeah, nothing there. Let's go check the junk pile over here. Let's see. Set. Ear. No. I'm gonna have to make the chunky noise canceling headgear. Well, that's gonna be annoying. That's gonna be annoying. Another consequence. Okay. If I stand here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. I only need to get to there, so either of these spaces, and I'll be able to craft whatever I need. Noise canceling headgear. Don't have a tool with sewing of 1 or more. Does my tool set have sewing? I honestly don't know. I don't think it does. Needle. Really? I blew up my sewing kit. Or crushed it. This would be under tools. I don't think I ever found the other one. Nope. Alright, fine. Go get a splintered wood. Where are you? Disassemble. Drop. Butcher. Butcher? You're not in the mood. Disliked cooking oil. I can't make it because of the cooking oil. That's funny. I guess I could try sleeping over here. I think the Shoggoth is still gonna get me. I have to move my vehicle just to sleep. The dog woke me up. Takalili. Yeah, it's still waking me up. Well, this is a hilarious little problem. I guess I could smash something. Let's smash something. That'll get me what I need. Splintered wood. Give me a wooden needle. Noise canceling headgear. Dispose of that. Put it in inventory. Noise canceling headgear is not a valid Zuiquan weapon. I am shocked. I'm shocked. Alright, now we can turn off the headlamp. Crouchy crouch. Oh, I guess I should put on... no, we got bandaging and disinfecting already. Yeah, just try to go to sleep. I fell asleep. Alright. Either Leshy. Seems to be running slow. Probably proximity to the 1,000,000 items I have in the area. Yeah, it's running pretty slow. Hallucination woke me up. Not much I can do about that since I ran over my meds. Alright, very hungry. Let's go with some more ghee. And some water. We never did make it back to overweight. I've been trying and trying and trying, but we never made it. Alright, let's do some more bandages. Main stockpile. And antiseptic. Alright, so our hit points are good. We're full. We're turgid. We're still tired. Oh, man. That I wasn't expecting. That's not ideal, but I don't want to sleep the whole day away. I want to drive during the day so we can see where we're going. Yeah, we'll just go now. If we spot something, I may or may not engage it or try to get to it. Okay, Shoggoth, you still there? Yep, Bob's still there. Hey, Bob, how you doing? Alright, start her up. So, we are going to roll our way north. If we spot anything cool and funky, we will try to add it to our menagerie. Otherwise, we're just going to kind of loop around up here, and we're working our way up to the first prison. We're going to try to get iBots and or regular bots, and we'll check them to see if they've got the high-quality lenses that I need. Barring that, the only other thing I can think of is try to get to an electronics store where lots of cameras might be. I don't think this place had even a single electronics store. Not seeing any. The door controls thing, maybe. We'll see. If it becomes a problem, sure. I'm just kind of really tired of working on it. We'll see what we can do. If it becomes necessary, then yes. What I could do is just move the controls, know which cell I'm going to use, move my existing controls to that block, so I can easily get access to it. So that would actually be, I think, a simpler solution than trying to source however many control boxes for all of this stuff. So for the moment, I've got controls. Oops. Stop driving. I've got controls right here to my left. This wall. So I'll use one of these two for my next capture. Or I'll do them in order. I'll capture, then I'll move the controls up, and then capture. That's the way I'll do it. So we're going to capture in these two positions next. Once they're filled, I'll move the controls. There's a plan. I like that plan. That plan saves me time and effort and enthusiasm I no longer have. Okay, how fast are we going to go? Should we go the 75 miles per hour that it says is my safe speed? I don't think so. I'm mostly curious if that Shoggoth is going to reposition while I'm trying to drive around. Alright, we're going this way. Oh yeah, take off the headgear. We don't have a loud rumbling sound. The electronics. Whoa, I don't have my stereo system in. Oh my god. We left without my stereo system. You guys let me leave without a stereo system. Ugh, I can't believe this. Some friends you are. This is actually a bit of a problem. It didn't occur to me that this was going to be a problem, but we actually have a problem. How are we going to find cool stuff while we're driving when I'm limited to this as my sight radius, generally? Sure, things will pop into view very briefly in these little corridors of light, because of the doors I've got. I really don't want to, guess I could rip out... I think I'd have to rip out these front three and replace them with the half-height ones so I could see out the front a little bit. But yeah, it's going to make it tough for me to do. So maybe we'll have to stop and we'll tool around on the bike on occasion, see if there's any cool things in the area. So we'll make a stop up here next to the big city. I'll stop at the lab. And we'll hop out and we'll get on the bike. Your vehicle skill has increased to 9. I doubt that. I doubt that. Oh my god, it is 9. Holy crap, that wasn't part of the psychosis. 9? Wait a minute. Turn that stupid skill off. Oh man. I guess I won't be drifting in my Battle-Ark. Doubt I could get it to skid with 9 skill. Alright, there's the pothole we got to avoid falling into. Whoops. Uh-oh. Alright. Now speed is 0. Okay. How many axles does it have? I forget. We've got wheels. It won't show the wheels on this screen unless I highlight it. So, for example, there, armored wheels. I think there are like 5. 1. Then I think I skipped. There's a second. Third. Fourth. Fifth. Sixth. Seventh. 7. There are 7 axles on the Battle-Ark. And there are dual wheels on the back ones. So I've got 2 wheels on this spot. Oh, only 1 in that spot. 2 in that spot. 2 in that spot. It's a bit of a mishmash. At one point, I had to carve off the entire front end of the Ark in order to get the weight back down below 40,000 so that I could use the heaviest lifter in the game, the boom crane, to add a crap load more wheels. I think I threw on an additional dozen wheels or so because I could tell from the rate that my off-road percentage was dropping that it wouldn't be able to move by the time I got everything built. So I had to carve off the first couple of rows of the vehicle, get the weight down, add in just a crap load more wheels, then put the front end back on, then finish building the vehicle because I knew I'd never be able to lift it again. So I can't replace any of the wheels that are on it. If they break, they're gone. So that was a bit of an adventure. Hey, look. I think we've been here before. It's a rotten corpse of an albino penguin. Don't look, penguin. Don't look. All right, let's stop here briefly. We are going to unload our vehicle. Then we're going to pull forward just a slight amount. Vehicle is deployed. And we're going to hop on our vehicle. I gotta tell you, that's my favorite part. That is so cool. This worked out perfectly. My plan for this process worked out. I'd never done it before. I'd never messed with the bike rack, vehicle rack mounting system before. So I'm glad I did it this time so I have a better understanding how it works and can explain it to folks that ask. But yeah, this works out awesome for this setup. Okay, so what do we got up here? We're just going to zoom around for a minute. If we find anything really fun, cool, or rare, we're going to add it into the vehicle. Webbed zombie? What the hell's a webbed zombie? A slick and glistening human body. Its hands and feet are... Oh, that kind of webbed. Alright, that I don't care about. That I don't care about. Just a variant of the swimmer. Zombie snapper. Crocodile zombie. Squirrel! We gotta add a squirrel, right? Giant wasp. Would a giant wasp be fun? Not sure how I would contain it. Oh, a wrestler. Oh, a wrestler's a good one. Saw a wrestler somewhere. Had a brief moment of him. There he is. Where are you at? Right? Oh, he's up there getting killed by wasps. Never mind. He's not going to survive that. Wrestler's pretty tough, but I think the wasps are going to win that one. There's just too many of these things. Wrestler's one of the highest level of the grabber zombies. Black Ops zombie. Still not... Oh, Kevlar Hulk! Perfect! Perfect! And a hollow. Oh, that's what we want right there. Alright, so we need to get a Kevlar Hulk. The hollow is also one of my favorites. I might try to get the hollow, but getting him separated and then into the vehicle would be really tough. Get a smoker so we can hotbox the Ark. Well, they're sealed containers. Does it seep through? I don't think it seeps through once it's sealed. Good thought, though. I might give it a try. Give it, there's the other version of the smoke zombie, the smoldering brute or whatever. There's a brute version of the smoke zombie. That one would be the one I would be more inclined to try to get a hold of. We've seen one so far this run. So if we get that one, I forget what his exact name, it's Smoldering or something like that. Ashen Brawler, that's the one. Yeah, that guy. Well, that's the question, because we've got livestock carriers that are going to allow us to trap it theoretically, theoretically, that allow us to trap it. So I'm going to have to pick and choose. I can't try to capture both because I won't be able to get these guys separated from each other. So we're just going to pop all the extraneous ones, and I'm going to try to lead the Kevlar Hulk back to the vehicle.